Hello, friends and my viewers. Today I'm going to take discussion on gut, the importance of gut health in keeping us healthy, and how nutrition can affect the gut health and can lead to various chronic illnesses. This is a discussion in my health inbox series. Now, gut health is very important to keep us healthy and free from various chronic illnesses. This is actually the health of this whole digestive system is very important. So the normal functioning of stomach, small intestine, large intestine is very important for a sound metabolic health. So basically the gut health is related to our metabolic health. What we eat and how it is digested, absorbed, depends on the gut health, the health of the microbiomes or the bacteria in the gut. All this then affects the health of the various organs in the body, especially the liver, because whatever nutrients are absorbed through the gut, they through the circulation enter the liver first. So liver has the central role of metabolizing the nutrients, the primary role in metabolizing the nutrients, and whatever flux is reaching the liver, that will affect the health of the liver and the health of overall body. Now, previously we thought that the food we eat, if it's unhealthy, then this can cause diseases, like binge eating can cause disease, lack of exercises, sleep and all, lack of sleep proper and all. This lifestyle, the routine, that actually decides that whether we will be leading a healthy life or not. And we connected that to diseases, that if we are having a healthy lifestyle, we are having healthy diet, we are having a proper routine, so we are going to be healthy. Yes, of course we will be healthy, because that will lead to a good gut health. But we didn't have that thing in our mind, that this proper healthy routine and lifestyle and proper diet is actually related to a good gut health, and why gut health is very, very important for keeping us healthy. Okay, but now, aside from the various factors, the primary factor is the healthy gut. Even if you are eating clean, real food, home cooked food, and following a good exercise routine, then you are exercising properly, then also, you might sometimes feel sluggish and not motivated enough, and fit also. So if we see that what can be the reason for that, the reason lies in the gut. Might be the gut is not functioning well, or there is some problem in its structure, some damage is there, or there can be problem in the microbiomes. Healthy microbiomes might not be in adequate number. Okay, so direct link can be there for whatever we feel, the kind of feeling we have, the mood swings we have, the you can say the sluggishness we feel, or the kind of less motivated or less fit we feel, that can have a connection with our gut health. Okay, so many times people complain that you see, I'm eating clean food, I'm exercising, I'm having good routine, I sleep at time, then why I am not feeling so fit and I'm not feeling so fine? So I think there can be a connection with the gut health. So we should be inquiring the person about the gut health and checking on that. That is very, very important. Now, what happens is that poor gut health can also be related to mood swings and various psychological problems. We say that people have depression, psychological problems, even cognitive issues, and we can say like mood swings and all. That is also related to our gut health. Basically, the most important factor is the gut brain axis. Our gut is connected with the brain, and there's a bidirectional communication between the gut and the brain. Gut is communicating with the brain. When you eat the food, the brain is communicating with the gut, okay, by way of various chemicals, neuromodulators, hormones, and the various the nervous system, the enteric nervous system, or you can say the nervous system supplying the intestine. Okay, and this connection with the brain is through the vagus nerve. So there is a vagal interaction between the brain and the intestine, and that is bidirectional. So what you eat actually is affecting the gut, and it is also causing the release of certain chemicals from the gut as well as the microbiomes. We cannot say that the gut is alone responsible for the metabolic health. We have to take into consideration the microbiome health also. So it can be rightly said as microbiome gut brain axis. So this is a very important concept which had been studied about I think 10, 12, 14 years before only. But this concept is not very clear in the minds of people, or it's not very, people are not aware of this also. Gut health is not paid attention to much. When we say that a person is suffering from diabetes or polycystic ovary disease or cardiovascular issue, or you can say fatty liver, many such chronic illnesses, we link it to the organs which are affected. For example, if we consider fatty liver, we say that the liver is affected. We say type 2 diabetes, so yeah, insulin is not being secreted properly, glucose is high. We never go beyond that and deeply inquire about the gut health of that person, or that what the person had been eating before he had switched, or he or she had switched to healthy diet after having that disease. Okay, so this is very important, that before having the disease, what kind of lifestyle, what kind of diet you were taking, that over a period of time, if you had been having unhealthy food, unhealthy lifestyle, that over a period of time can then lead to various diseases. So it's not like when you change your habits after having the disease, you think that some magic will happen and you will be recovering from that disease. No, the damage that had happened previously, it's very difficult to reverse. So bad food habits are very difficult to reverse. So before making those bad food choices, we should be inquiring ourselves that this bad food is going to affect my gut health, and that is also going to affect the microbiome in the gut, and that is going to affect my metabolic health, my liver health, and that is going to affect my brain health as well. And so overall, it's going to give me diseases related to various organs, and even there can be certain problems related to your brain, or psychological issues can be there. So we try to find out complicated answers or complicated things we search for a particular problem, but then sometimes it's a simple thing that your gut is not working well. That is a major problem. Now what is that is making gut so important that we are talking about it? Because we say that gut and brain are connected, and gut health is very important. So gut structure is very important. In the gut, we have a layer of epithelium, or epithelial cells are there which line the gut. Gut is the only organ which is in connection with the outside environment. So it is a barrier between the outside environment and your body. So what you take from the outside environment, the gut decides what should enter the body. And if the gut is not working properly, then the gut cannot decide what should be entering into it, and many things enter in the body and can affect the health of your body and the organs. Okay, so how the gut actually resists the entry of various chemicals or food particles which are not required in the body, or which can result in some problem in the body. First concept is, whatever component in the food, whatever you are ingesting, anything which causes inflammation, or you can say irritation or infection, or activates the immune system, that is going to result in damage to that particular organ. Similarly, this is for the gut. If you're eating unhealthy diet, processed packaged food, junk food, you're taking a large amount of added sugars, you're taking a large amount of fructose, this is going to affect the gut structure. It's going to damage the structure of gut, and gut also has an immune system of its own. So it's going to activate those immune cells, which is going to release various kinds of inflammatory mediators, which will damage the gut structure. And what is the important part of the gut structure. This is the tight junctions. As I told you, the gut has an epithelial layer which consists of epithelial cells. One cell, another cell. In between the cell, there is no space. The cells are fused together, and that area is known as tight junction. So they are actually adhered to each other or touching each other with no space in between. So this cannot be invaded by food particles, okay, unless the gut is damaged. So this tight junction resists the entry of various food particles or anything which is allergic to your body, and protects the gut also, and also the you can say the various organs in the body, because it will resist the entry of certain particles or chemicals which shouldn't be entering the body. So these tight junctions are very, very important. Integrity of tight junction is very important. Although whatever has to pass will pass, that is known as paracellular transport, like water, sodium, this will cross through the tight junctions, but not various other particles, food particles. So we have paracellular transport in the gut, that is between the tight junctions. We have the transcellular, that is inside the intestinal cells. We have the transport across the cells, that is from the outer environment into the intestinal cell, and then from intestinal cell into the blood circulation. So we have transmembrane transports also. So in that way, through these transport mechanism, gut is able to transport the nutrients. And the microbiome also has the ability to influence the your gut health, okay. That is, if you're eating a healthy diet, fiber intake is large, and you're taking more of salads, more of raw vegetables, raw fruits, that fiber will act as food for the microbiome. And microbiomes on this digestion of fiber form the short chain fatty acids like butyric acid, acetic acid, and all. Butyric acid is very important, and butyric acid is said to be connected to the neuromodulation of endocrine cells present in the lining of the gut, that is the epithelial lining. That is epithelial lining here on the outer side, which is connected with the outer environment, and this part which is connected to the intestinal cell, this part has the endocrine cells, which are known as enteroendocrine cells. So when butyrate is produced, or you can say that butyric acid is produced, that will influence the endocrine cells, enteroendocrine cells, to secrete certain neuromodulators or chemicals, which will then influence the brain. So that is the way how the microbiomes are also involved in the gut-brain axis. Okay, so this is initiation of the importance of gut health. I will be taking subsequent discussions further also. And in this discussion, I can summarize that gut health is very important, because gut itself has its own system of nervous neurons or nervous system, that is the enteric nervous system, that is connected to the brain is connected to the you can say intestine. So there is a bidirectional gut brain axis, which is also influenced by the microbiome health. So we have a microbiome gut brain axis. We have the enteroendocrine cells, which secrete certain neuromodulators which affect the responses of the brain, or which connect with the various hormonal responses also. And there are important tight junctions which will not allow any food particles or anything which is not required in the body. So in this way, the gut health is very important to maintain a healthy environment inside, because this is the only barrier which will allow important things to enter in the body. If you damage this barrier by unhealthy diets, by inflammation, by any kinds of infections, by not taking care of it, by eating much outside food, added sugars, fructose, packaged foods, then the gut will not be able to regulate the particles or nutrients which are not required, or chemicals which are not required in the body to enter. Everything will enter, and that can cause allergies, that can affect the health of the liver. And liver is the central organ for maintaining or regulating the overall metabolism of our body. And if liver health is not sound, that can lead to various problems like insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes, it can lead to obesity, it can lead to cardiovascular issues, it can lead to PCOD, it can lead to cancer, it can lead to various other problems. And gut is connected to the brain, brain is connected to the brain. So if you have a poor gut health, that can also lead to psychological problems like depression. Even autism is linked to poor gut health. Okay, Alzheimer's, dementia, problems in cognition, problems in memory, poor memory can be there, poor cognition can be there. You might be having a you don't have a psychological balance, like mood swings can be there, and various problems related to the brain can be there. Okay, even the emotions and the stress which we feel, that is also connected with this gut brain axis, which I'm going to take in subsequent videos. So take care. Bye.